Hello and welcome to July. It feels like I've been waiting for this month forever. July is going to be jam-packed full of all kinds of goodness because there are all kinds of things going on in July. First of which is One Book July, and as you can tell, I am not using one book. The other thing that's going on that's big is World Watercolor Month this month, as well as Camp NaNoWriMo this month. And then Shark Week is this month, along with my birthday and Mr. Victor's birthday, which is 1 week before mine. So, as we endeavor to go through the month, I am going to be crazy busy, not just with all of the projects that I have going on, but YouTube and Patreon and Facebook stuff and digital. Okay, so let's just get to that part. We'll start with One Book July before I get off on a ramble. I love One Book July. It took me a couple of One Book Julys to get to the point where I could use one book for everything. But since I mastered that, I have been endeavoring to compartmentalize things. So I have an assortment of things. For the digital portion of One Book July, I'm going to start trying to post pictures to Instagram, Twitter, Facebook groups. I'm going to use hashtags and do all this social media posting thing. I have so much to learn about a lot of things. I still feel like I'm way behind in the technology, social media sort of platform, but I'm trying to get the hang of it. And I thought instead of going super complicated and trying to journal or plan or any of that stuff, I thought I'd just do one thing for the digital part, because I am participating in World Watercolor Month and Camp NaNoWriMo and One Book July, and I have all these shark goodies that I want to post during Shark Week. So, the other thing is I have my planning for regular planning all in one traveler's notebook. This is a B6 size traveler's notebook. This is the coral color, and it is by J.T. King Leather. It is gorgeous. I bought it new to me, and I love it. So that is the planning. I'll get to that last. This was my A5 trifold, and it was originally for art, but since my dad passed away in October, I have pretty much gone to B6 size for a while. I still use the Hobonichi for some things, mostly for finances, but and just sort of getting my thoughts together either in the morning or in the evening. This is now my writer's Bible. I have not given up my writer's Bible, the A5. I just put it on the shelf for a little bit. I need to clean it and moisturize it real good before I start using it again anyway. But I cut this down from A5 to B6 because it is a trifold. It will come out a little further. This is a jellyfish. And these are my custom colors. And this is my writer's Bible, so I have my writing stuff in it. This is my everyday document my life journal. This is also a jellyfish. This is an actual B6 size, and it houses my documented journey notebook. Now you can't see her beautiful cover right now because I have the wisteria covered up with ephemera bits and my Jaws rendition where I did watercolored this. This is a sticker, and I put some scrapbook paper behind it that has things like all aboard and cruising and stuff like that. But this is my documented journey journal, and I do journaling in it. This is my everyday. I have been doing the prompt for Doodle Wash in June in here, but I decided that I really missed doing my document my day journaling, and instead of concentrating on the prompt so much. I realized it a lot right here, and I was like, oh. And I haven't watercolored that yet. I am a bit behind in this and right here, so I need to do today's page. But the prompt for this day was pineapple, and I just put a pineapple sticker. It was too cute, And this was a Victor Day, and I drew this for him. As a matter of fact, I have finally finished it, and I have it right here. So I'm going to see if I can actually find a frame for it and frame it for him. That's what he requested. He likes sharks as well. He also likes whales and fish and dolphins and stuff. He likes sea creatures. So this was just my hello to summer. It was popsicles, and I have a poem right here, and I was feeling kind of I was in a lot of pain and trying to get this done, and I really wanted to like summer colors, so I did a couple little popsicle stickers with a seal with a popsicle, drew some little popsicles, and that was it. This was yesterday's, and I didn't do the prompt at all, but that's okay. Some days, you know. And then this is today's, and I will be doing my regular journaling, documenting my life in here. This will be the last day I do a prompt in here. What am I doing the watercolor month? This is a Christina's leather. I got it new to me. It was a more burgundy color, and I dyed it. This is what's called the shark leather. I love this pocket on the front, y'all. So this is actually my sketchbook, and this is a documented journey notebook as well. And in this, I was doing sketches, like when I go urban sketching and plein air sketching. And I've done a flip through of it. Every now and again I do something just kind of for fun. These were when we had snow here, and it snows so rare where I live. I live in South Carolina, and that was when Mr. Rockstar and I went to Starbucks. I sketched out some art supplies. I still need to do something here. I will eventually do another coffee cup there, I think, and date it. So I've been doing the tree in different seasons. I added this to here. That is my pen case, which is right here. I didn't get the color quite right, but it's pretty dang close. So I want to sketch the tree right here because we're going into the summer season. And then we have World Watercolor Month. So I'm going to be sketching my supplies, my favorite supplies right here, I think, and then I will start right here. This notebook has just the Strathmore mixed media paper in it. However, this one is a mixture of Tomoe River paper and mixed media paper, along with some cute little things she put in there. Then I think I've got a watercolor sketchbook I'll show in another video, because I'm going to show my travel art bag very soon. I've been talking about it, but I've been going through and streamlining, because every time I think I have it right, I realize I have way too much stuff in it. So this is my art traveler's notebook, so for prompts and stuff like that. And I will get to the watercolor sketchbook. I decided to start doing a little bit more. This is what I'm going to call my artist journal, and this is my document my life journal, my planner, my writer's traveler's notebook, my writer's Bible. And because I haven't really been using my A6 Hobonichi, I decided that One Book July would be a great opportunity for me. This is the Leather Quill Shop TN. It is A6. It is the Picos, which is no longer being made. This was a Happy Mail surprise for me. One of my patrons and wonderful, he's just an absolutely wonderful person, sent this to me. And I have been trying to figure out how I could utilize the Hobonichi. So I decided that right here I'm summing everything up for what I'm doing in here. So just this little weekly thing, no big deal. I'm going to write down little bits while I do things or after. And then I have the AVAC Hobonichi, and I put this right on the front of there because I didn't want to, you know, I wanted to be able to throw bits in there. This, I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with this, but I want to figure out. So if anybody's got any ideas, because I have tracking in my planner, I have word count tracking in there. I thought about doing self-care stuff, but I actually have self-care kind of listed in my planner. But I want to do something, and I thought about writing one word every day for gratitude in this. I guess I should come in closer. So I thought about writing one word in here every day for gratitude. That might be the thing. And then I got to thinking, you know, I don't need another planner. I can jot down things. But what I would like to do is write a small letter every day to a loved one. Just a short little letter. Maybe add a picture here or there. Maybe add some watercolor background. But just a little snippet. Maybe sometimes it'll be a quote that I love, and then I'll write about what I think about that quote. And it's just going to be to my loved ones. So maybe one day it's a little letter to Mr. Rockstar. Maybe one day it's a letter to Mr. Victor. Maybe one day it's a letter to my daughter. A brief little letter. I wanted to do something completely different, completely out of my normal. We have a relationship journal, but it's where we write back and forth, and I don't show it. I showed it when I first created it, you know, how I set it up, but I don't show it now. It's one of those Black Believe journals that I actually got for I think it was maybe the very first or second One Book July. So back here I have a small sketchbook, and I did two things in it. Way back in May of last year, I got some Enigmas, this one and the A5, and I was going to do an illustrated journal, and I wanted to start practicing. Day 2. This was day, and then that's it. So I thought if I go somewhere, I could actually throw this in my purse, and I could do that. Something little. Now I have the watercolor sketchbook that I can do. I have another little sketchbook, but it's not watercolor paper, it's actually drawing paper, and this is 68 GSM Tomoe River paper, and it's the cream color, which I'm okay with. I don't like doing certain things on it, but I think it'll be good for a change because so much of what I actually have is more white paper, but I think this fits in nicely with this. So I wanted to do something different. So if there's something I want to sketch, or I'm somewhere or whatever, and it's not a prompt, or it's not going in my everyday document my life kind of journal, then I could do it in here. The prompts are going in here. My watercolor sketchbooks for plein air and urban sketching, but what if there's something little, some kind of little project, or if I want to do a little something and it's not necessarily something big that I want to do. Something of a loved one, or something I just kind of want to put together, something separate from these letters. This is going to be that. This is going to be when I'm in the mood to do something and I don't want to do something really big. This is it. So this is my One Book July setup. I'm really excited. I'm going to try to work out of what would be considered a couch bag. Some of the stuff will be different, like I'm trying to get more of my drawing pens and stuff in this. This is stuff that I work out right here. And I have my sea creature themed washi tape. Not a whole lot. This is actually just the black. I have 3 washi tapes. This is sea creatures, this is sharks, and these are the little blue whales. I didn't want to go all out and get a whole, but I wanted some jellyfish washi tape really bad, but the only one I found was super expensive, and I didn't want to do that. This is my craft table bag, so the washi tape will just go like in here. I'm trying to keep sort of everything together, like my brushes are over there, some of the pens right here. This actually needs to go in there because this is what I'm using here. Like I have my jelly rolls, I have my stickers for this month, and you know, that kind of thing. One of the things I also want to do this month, which I'm probably going to do in the back of this Enigma, is Victor loves sea creatures, and he wants me to draw every single one of these creatures, which I've already done this one. So I've got to do the rest of these. So I think I'm going to do them. Sometimes maybe I'll do them on a page for him, and then I'll write a little quote or something. Maybe I'll, but I am supposed to be watercoloring, drawing all of the creatures that are in here. So this should be fun. I mean, there's not a whole lot in here. He's had this book for forever, since got it from Dollar General, since this movie first came out. 2016, so we've had this for 2 years now. And then I have some stickers over here, and he thought it would be cool. Victor said he wanted me to draw some of these, so I might draw some of what's in there. So I'm probably going to do that, and I'm pretty excited because I really want to draw sea creatures this month as well, and some of the prompts I can add my sea creatures into for World Watercolor Month. But some of them I won't be able to, so I'm going to kind of flip-flop wherever it feels good. That's what I'll be doing. And this is my one book July. I have my tablet in here. I'm going to be doing the pictures. A lot of the pictures I'm going to be actually taking with my tablet and posting them to Instagram and sharing them. I have my shark fountain pens right here. I switched some things around because this I could actually take with me. My goal is for this to be my travel. Everything that I need to plein air or urban sketch in this. I have my pencil sharpener inside of this cup. These are my pencils, colored pencils, watercolor pencils, Inktense pencils, graphite pencils. I did switch up to my regular everyday, like I have the Schminke and the Daniel Smith in here, and then I have the Holbein in here. I have this extra one that I need to get Bree's address and send to Bree. I need to clean it up first because I don't think she wants my old watercolor in there. This is stuff, pencil lead, a little sponge, little mini scissors, a little paper clip, tweezers, an extra ink cartridge, an eraser, and a Q-tip, and a towel, a ruler, my cup holder, collapsible cup, and Victor's cup, and an extra napkin. So it's not really, I mean, there's not a ton of stuff in here. But this should be pretty much everything I could possibly need to go sketching. This is a Jaws lunchbox. This is for around here, this little shark pencil case. My eraser goes in here so I don't lose it. And this is it. I have a kneadable eraser. But this has just some of my fountain pens in it, my white pens, my red and blue Papermate Flare, my silver, white and gold Signal Uniball, some pencils, that kind of thing. What I use on a regular basis, I actually put in here. I thought about using the shark pencil case for the actual travel bag because I'm pretty much doing all shark theme, but I don't want this little cute thing to get messed up. Victor's like in love with it. He was trying to take it home with him, so I might have to get him one. I might just have to get him one. He has a little shark, a clear shark book bag that I got him, and it's adorable. My daughter I guess my daughter didn't look for it, but it is adorable, and this would actually look really cute in his bag, but he could take it maybe to my mom's or to one of his other grandmothers or great grandmothers or whatever, but I know he wouldn't be able to take it to school. It would disappear. So I have this with some actual drawing stuff in it. It has my Faber-Castells and my Microns in it, and then my two long fountain pens that I draw with. And I'm in the middle of writing a blog post about some of my favorites, and this Sailor Fude, this is the navy blue one, so this is the 40-degree one, has become one of my favorites to draw with. I have Noodler's Bulletproof Black in it right now, but I may end up putting the carbon, the platinum carbon ink in it. And then I have my different colored blues and red, the two different blues and the red pencils, 3 different white pens, and the little shark fountain pens. My Hobonichi pen from, what year is this? 2017, because I like every now and again to do stuff in the ballpoint. And then a blue Jelly Roll that's almost empty. Almost empty. I really love that color. I want another one of those. Okay, so like I said, my tablet's in here. My watercolor sketchbook's going to go in here. I will show you all that when I'm ready to start filming my first thing for World Watercolor Month, because the sketchbook will also go in here, because these will go with me in my backpack, and and the sketchbook, and this, if I decide to use that while I'm out there. But that's it, y'all. I'm really excited about how I'm going to do this. I know a lot of different people use traveler's notebooks in different sizes to do like a one insert per kid. I thought about doing the one for Victor, just taking this AVEC part and doing the one for Victor. But I don't know if I won't have any more grandchildren, so I thought I'd just do letters to loved ones, different loved ones, and then that way my family has something, later down the road, and a keepsake. And I love the Pecos leather. I have this in the A5 as well. The only one I don't have it in the B6. I would love to have it in the B6. But right now, on my wish list is eventually when Janelle opens up again to taking orders, I want to get my dream Janelle fish that's actually painted. And then I would like a Sojourner folio in the Yale color. I think that's what it is, the red one, in the B6 size. And in the A6 size. A5, no, A5 and B6. A5 and B6. Those are the two sizes I'd like from Sojourner. I'd like the Yale, and I think I'd like some other color. Maybe a blue, if she ever does a blue. I love the blues. I love this. I love this. This is my setup. There we go. This is my setup for One Book July. And I hope that you've enjoyed this. I'm really looking forward to everything that's going to be going on this month. And I am especially looking forward to you watching everybody else's videos about what they're doing and how they're doing their digital thing for One Book July, Camp NaNoWriMo videos, and World Watercolor Month videos. So I have quite a bit to do. I'm going to go so I can get some things done. Thanks, y'all. Have a good one.